All right, YouTube.
It's your cash, my pocket here.
With your Week 2 NFL Survivor picks.
Alrighty, I got your sure fangs. Now, these are some really good teams that you might not want to use yet, but our sure fangs for Week 2 are the Baltimore Ravens playing the Cleveland Browns, and then the Buffalo Bills playing a Jets team that looked good, but can they beat Josh Allen and the Bills?
I don't think so. So to clarify, Ravens, great matchup, highest line of the week, sure thing. Bills, not as great a matchup, but can beat anybody, anytime. That's why we're saving both of those, though, right? So our second story of picks would be the Dallas Cowboys and the Cardinals, right? So, you've got to pick 15 teams in most Survivor pools, get through week 15, whatever. And, that means you got to use 15 teams. So you got those high echelon teams, and then you got about 6 or 7 teams that you got to play based on matchups, right? So we believe the Cowboys played a great game against the Eagles last week, especially in the first half. We feel like if they bring that same intensity plus a little oomph because they want to win that first game against the Giants, divisional game at home, feel like the Cowboys, the gut pick says go Cowboys this week, right? The Cardinals are also a team where if you have to choose one of those lower echelon teams, it's one of the best matchups they're going to get. And while we hate pulling against Carolina, you got to think the Cardinals are going to win the game, right? All right, and then we got a couple lower tier picks.
So our lower tier picks, we have the Lions, who struggled in that first game without Ben Johnson in Week 1 against the Packers. But I believe they'll bounce back against the Bears team that completely lost it in the second half against the Vikings. And then we have the Chargers, who just went out there and took it to the Chiefs on Friday Night Football in Brazil. That's going to be a good game. I believe they can beat that Raiders team.
All right, so and to clarify why those are on the lower level is because, the Chargers and the Lions are both kind of top-tier teams, but, the Raiders beating the Patriots, you feel like that's a little but, you really like the Chargers at home, and then the Lions got trounced by the Packers, but you've got to think they're going to be one of the better offenses in the league. And they're going to bounce back at home against the divisional game and beat the Bears, but you're also getting rid of the Lions. So it's just all how you want to play it. But we are going to go with either the Cardinals because of the matchup against Carolina or the Chargers. Guys, like, subscribe. So, hi.